Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
And the Bears' 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
At the 30-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline? His eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
To throw is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Check. Watch 54. Switch up. Watch that. Check. Kill. Check, nickel. Hey, switch gears. Say, Leo. 25. Check.
On 1st down, Peyton. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Right there. 54 miles.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here we go. Check. Henry. Truck. 54. I got one. Mike 5-4. Go. You run. Check 31.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Griffin. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Now Griffin. Throw left side complete. That's Holt.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch the run. Shift. No.
They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
54 miles. Strip that ball.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
Here I come again. Check.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
6 guys. Watch the shift.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
54. 54. Hey, be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Kill.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Stop made there by Julius Peppers. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Tighten up. Check three.
On second down, Peyton. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 14-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On second down now, Peyton. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check. Fresh down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the slant. Check 43. Rush in. Kill.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Christian Okoye in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Go! At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Shoot! Hey, look through. Slam.
They'll try the left side. Peyton, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Quick there. Go. Watch out. Switch.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And he slings one that's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Check 99.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 12-yard line.
Ready. Go to base. Watch my board. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Watch the safety creep. Go. Hey, check 20.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
When people talk about versatility, you should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an All-Pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Stenerud's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After the made field goal, Stenerud back out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Tuck it and run. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We're back now in KC. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 11 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 54. Mike, 54. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're good. Check.
Here's Griffin. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. And that's all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin. 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the side. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And an alley to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, that drive.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This fielded at the 2.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Tight ends on the loosey. 3 down, 3 down. Please. He's checking. Crash. Check.
To throw is RG3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You can't ever sleep on Navarro Bowman. He glides in for the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
Check nickel. Hey, switch gears.
3rd and long. It's Griffin. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Anthony Barr drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Check 26, check 26. Kill.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Come on.
Well, the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Alert 3. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Go. Ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Single. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Check. Wall. Get wall. Check 50. Check 50.
On third down, Peyton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on fourth down.
Check the outs out there. You got 3 down. SOS.
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Check 3. Hey, check 24.
First and 10 at the 25.
Check 50. Shoot.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Check.
On second and very short, Griffin looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still
No yardage.
Okay.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Rush in. Squeeze. Turn up.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On second down now, Peyton. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On third down, Peyton, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on fourth down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a second time for 6 points.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On 1st down, Peyton, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 2nd down, Griffin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check, 43. Don't get nervous. He's crashing. He's checking cracks. Get. Hey, turn it up. Watch twist.
2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
He's checking. Check.
They're going to try and throw. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Wild Bill. Hey, switch gears.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
6 yards. It's second down.
Watch twin.
Second and long. Steps away to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 22 yards there, a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
43 is the last. Hey, here I come. Go. Check nine. Shift.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Now and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On second down, Peyton, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. First and 10 right at the 20.
I'm coming after you. 43's the mic.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in